So in the last episode, I talked about instance.new and using variables with that. If you didn't watch that, I recommend going back and watching that. If you still need help, leave a comment. But right in this video, where I will be talking about if and then statements. If and then statements are like conditionals. If you learned about logic and geometry, it's essentially the same thing. It's if something. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Then something. So if something happens or if something equals to something, then do something. That's essentially the format for if statements. It could be if something greater than, is greater than something, like here, but the greater than sign. If it is less than something, then that sign. If it is not equal to something, you have to use the little thing at the very corner of your keyboard. It's the squiggly thing looking thing. If it is not equal to something, then do something. That's essentially how if statements work. Now I'm going to go more into detail with that into a second, but that's just the brief summary so you get a basic understanding. So I'm going to change the color of base plate. So I'm going to do if. I'm going to set base plate to a variable first. Base plate equals game workspace.baseplate. As like always, you got to get the base plate here. And setting it equal to base plate is just like my variable video. If you don't know how I did this, go back and watch my variable video. I believe it was episode 4. Yeah, episode 4, how to use variables. Now, I need to change the color. So I'm going to do baseplate.color equals baseplate.brick color, sorry, equals brick color new. This essentially sets the current old brick color equal to, with this equal sign, the new brick color new, creating a new brick color. And I'm gonna do white or wheat. So, so essentially, sorry about that. Baseplate brick color. So it's setting the old baseplate brick color to a new baseplate brick color, and you have to put it in parentheses like this to open and close, like that. And you have to put quotation marks for the color because, yeah. So once I run this, it will change the base plate's brick color to wheat, as you can see. Now, I'm going to do an if statement. If the brick color base plate brick color equals to brick color new wheat, then print. This essentially makes sure if the base plate's brick color is equal to the brick color.new of wheat, which we set here, it will print the thing. As you can see, it prints wheat. Now, there's many things we can do with this. I could go. I'm gonna change the brick color to gray now. Base plate up brick color equals brick color done new. Baby blue. Yeah, sure, why not? It'll change it to blue. Now I'm gonna add a wait so you can actually see what's happening. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Yeah, same thing like all of these. Everything like brickcolor.new, instance.new, you always have to do brackets like that. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. And yeah, or parentheses like that. Ugh. Now we say, hey, it changed from wheat to blue. It's because if the base plate's brick color is equal to wheat, then wait a second and then change it to blue. And we can do the same thing here. If it equals to this, then change it to white, lily white, and do another wait. And now we see we have an error. Now the reason it is erroring is because you may be like, hey, why we set it equal to brick color. Why isn't it working? You have to do two equal signs. So if it is 100% equal to, that's the way I like to think about it. If we're doing this, it's saying, hey, we're setting it equal to, right? Well, this is making sure that it is equal to. And now if we run it, it changes from blue, then to lily white. Now we could also do this. I'm going to go ahead and change this to green, or grime, whatever color that is. And I'm going to do, if it's not equal to baby blue, then it won't change colors. It'll change to grime and it won't change because it's looking if the color is baby blue and it's not baby blue. So how do we fix that? Well, we do else. Else essentially means, hey, if it's not this, then if it's not equal to the thing we give it, then do something else. Literally else. So I'm going to do brick color lily white. And as you can see, it changed to lily white from grime. Now I'm going to add another wait to show you how it works. Yep, now it changed to lily white. Now, you can also do else if, and this essentially does the same thing as else, but it's not the same thing as if. It's else and if combined together. So it's using if and else. So if this is not that, I could do if the base plate brick color equals this, then change it to baby blue. Like this. And it will change it. Okay, let me explain that better. That was a terrible job. If base plate brick color equals brick color new baby blue. This is setting the new brick color. If it's checking if it's 100% equal to baby blue. If it's not, it will make a new if statement under else if. Else if it's not equal to grime, then it'll else if it is equal to new brick color new grime, which is the color we set it up here, it will change it to baby blue. If we run it, we'll see what happens. Yep, it changed it to baby blue. See? Else if. You could also do else, but else doesn't let you do a equal to or anything. So else if is used for that. Else, and if that doesn't work and it's not grime or it's not baby blue, then we're gonna print the brick color, the new. Print base plate brick color. And as you can see, it'll print, if I move this to gray, it'll print ghost gray. It'll print the brick color. Because it's not equal to this, it's not equal to that. If it's not equal to this, and it's not equal to that, and then it'll print this. That's how if statements work. So if that's a lot of code and it's confusing to you, let me just rewrite it more simply. If this, then do that, then that. Do if this, then something. Else if this, then something. And then else something. So essentially, as you can see here, if the first one is not it, then it moves to the second one. And if the second one is not it, it does else. And it does something completely different from these. Alright, this is good. This is how if statements work. If you have any questions, message me on Discord or talk to me on Roblox because my messages are open. Also, if you need any more help, I have a script help Discord. If you want to join that, it's in the description. Another thing is if you need more help with this, I left a documentation link to the Roblox official website talking about else, if, and then statements in the description. Until next time, see ya.